Hello everyone, my name is Tim, and this is the very first video that I'm doing on YouTube here, in a channel that I'm calling the Panther Creek Picker. And why Panther Creek? Well, I grew up on a road called Panther Creek Road, and it brings back a lot of good memories, and so that's what I've settled on for a name here on YouTube. Now we're gonna get to uh, an unboxing here from B&G Trading, and but before that, I thought I would give you just a little bit of an introduction to myself, what we do, and what I might hope to accomplish by doing these videos. That is, if you all like them. If to be honest, if nobody likes them, I get no subscribers, then yeah, I'm probably just gonna dump this project. So uh, from the beginning, I've been reselling since 2001 is when I started on eBay. And before that, I was even reselling in person, back before the internet and eBay and things like that. So in 2001, I did it kind of on and off when I had time. And it's kind of like what I think everybody else does too. You do it when you have the time, when you're not working. And so once I met my wife, she loves picking, she loves reselling, and so we go to thrift stores and to yard sales, garage sales, and the bins. We do all of this together, which is really cool. And she takes care of um, all of the reselling part of it, and then I have work. So 99.9% of what we sell is clothing. And 99.9% of that is women's clothing. So as I'm doing unboxings, you're going to see a lot of women's clothing. Um, I am not an expert on women's clothing, to be honest. When we're out picking, if I find a piece that I think, well, it 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 might be possible, so I take it to her and say, "What do you think?" Sometimes she puts it back, sometimes she takes it. It just but then she teaches me, well, listen, this one might not be so good. Maybe look for this kind of stuff. And so we work together, and we actually make a great team. And so what I'm hoping to accomplish, I mean, there's a lot of new resellers out there, especially in these times. I think that a lot of people are turning to reselling because it is a way to make money, and the return on investment can be huge. I mean, sometimes it can be almost nothing, but it can be huge. So a lot of people, I think, are turning to reselling, and they kind of look for these videos. I mean, a friend of mine told me about these videos, and I've watched quite a lot of them, and some of them are great. They're fantastic, and you know, some of them I think that they're very misleading. Uh, but I'm not here to bash anybody. So everybody has their own opinions too. That's the other thing. Everybody has an opinion about how to do it, and if you just watch enough videos, you grab your favorites, and you can learn anything you don't know about. You can learn it right here on YouTube for free, and that's great. The reseller community is a very generous community with information. They love to share their ideas, their thoughts, and things like that. So I want to help new resellers, but also doing the unboxings, it's going to help anybody that is considering buying from the company that I'm doing the unboxing from. So that's in a nutshell what I hope to accomplish. And if people like the channel, uh, that's great. Then I'll keep doing it. I'll keep doing it as long as people want to watch it and um, want it to keep going. Now, this being my first video and all, I'm not real good at editing, things like that. So you're gonna see all the mistakes I make in this video. It's basically unedited, and I'm just gonna throw it up onto the internet. And excuse the lighting here. I did have to put up some artificial lighting. This is the reselling area of the house, and it's it's a little bit darker here. We do have some windows, but it's not bringing in enough natural light to really have some great lighting. So as I get going with more and more videos, I should get better and better at this. You know, it's kind of like watching your favorite sitcom, and you've watched it for years and years. And then you go back and watch the pilot episode, and it you know wasn't as good as what you're watching today, because the characters, they come into their own, and they things just get better. So I'm expecting that the videos that I do will keep getting better and better with time. And so this is kind of an experiment. You know, if people want to watch me, that's great. And so yeah, and if I get subscribers and things, I'll keep it going for you guys. Ask me questions, and as long as I get interest, I'll keep going. All right, so let's get to the unboxing. And this box here is actually quite large. So let me pick this thing up. You see this? It's a big box. And believe it or not, there's only supposed to be 10 items in this box. So we got it from B&G Trading. And it's a lot of women's jackets and coats, shelf pulls and returns is what they described it as. We spent all in, bringing it right here to our front door, $157.04 for the 10 pieces. We ordered it. Now this is the part here that if this was time sensitive, if these were swimsuits, that I would not probably have ordered, because they got a lot of mixed reviews, to be honest. And of course, you got to find out if it's good for you by just taking the leap. But the one thing I really don't like mystery boxes. And B&G is basically, you tell them the category that you want, and it's a mystery box. I like fully manifested, cases or pallets. So we can't do a lot of pallets here, so we do a lot of cases. But I do like manifested ones. I don't like mystery boxes at all. But because this was jackets and coats, I figured that for the price that we paid, which is basically $15.70 each, we can break even on this, I think. But of course, we're not in this to break even, right? And we do all that work, and it is a lot of work. You know, you first of all, you gotta find it, then you gotta take pictures, and you gotta list it, and on Poshmark you can keep sharing it and things like that, and we do sell Poshmark Mercari and eBay, and so we don't use any type of software to cross post. We do that manually. So it is a lot of work, but so we ordered it on June 4th, and we received it right here on June 25th. And so it's 3 weeks. Part of that time, it does come from California, so part of that time is in transit, and things coming from California ground, and it's gonna take some time, 3-4 days, probably more like 4 or 5 days. It's a long ways from California to, from here. So, the one thing you're gonna notice about this video too is I tend to talk about things, and then I get off on some other tangent, and then I come back, and then, so it's kind of like I talk. My wife tells me I talk too much, to be honest with you. That's why she encouraged me to make videos on YouTube, because she said that the one thing I'm really good at is talking. So, all right. So, without any further, I think I told you the cost of $157.04 to get it here. And all right, so let's get into it here. And of course, when you're cutting open cases of clothing, you want to be very, very careful that you don't cut deep into the tape here. Alrighty, let's see what we got here. Okay, and they send a nice little thank you card, which is nice. All right, the first piece we got. Figure out where the, here we are. So we got a Cole Haan signature, size 12. So it's a longer coat here, and the back side here. It's probably a return. I would call this a return because there's no tag on this one, which we were expecting there not to be tags on some of them. They actually, when you order it, they give you a disclaimer saying that you know, some of these items are returns, and the whole message that they put on there was kind of like, don't expect too much, which is really funny. But this is it's in great shape. So that's, you know, very, very sellable. And this next one here is Topshop. And some of these, of course, I haven't heard of some of these brands, but this one here looks to be, I think this is also a return because the tag is removed, and this one is kind of a nice gold color, you know, and show the back side here too. Now, I believe it's a return, but they still have the extra button on here, and it looks like they have the, I did see the tag, the little retail thing here, a little plastic thing that holds the tag, so they probably just ripped that tag off. But they're both in like new condition. This next one here has a tag. This one's new with tags. It's a Jerry or Gary. I say Jerry. From the Nordstrom rack, it looks like. So, okay, well, let's get the hood out of the way so you can see the front. You know, it's got a hood on it with the fake fur lining. Now that's the one reason that we did order this box, is because it is jackets and coats, and the cold weather is quite a ways away yet, and we did know that this was going to take a while to get here, because other sellers have told us that it does take a little while with B&G. But so far the quality of the stuff is really good. It's all sellable stuff, so I'm not disappointed yet, but we're not to the bottom yet either. So we got Ralph Lauren on this next piece. And it's kind of a little bit longer of a jacket too. You know, with the belt on it. I would put these at more fall jackets. Some of these, the Jerry one that I showed you, that one I would say that's a winter jacket. Otherwise, I would say that a lot of these are mostly fall instead of. But for maybe it's a California winter, you know, it depends. You know, in the Midwest, it gets a bit colder. Of course, it does get cold in the mountain in California. I did forget about that. Okay, we got a Kate Spade here, brand new with tags. It's a nice pink or rose colored, however you want to say that. It's actually quite heavy. It's got some heft to it here. And we have another Top Shop. Still got the tags. Got a very interesting jacket here. It almost looks like the wool on a lamb, you know, the way it looks. I'm not sure where the tag is for what it's made out of. So I don't know, here it is down here. It is made out of, no, it don't say there. I'm sure it's not wool though. It just doesn't feel heavy enough for wool. We'll have to find that later. I don't want you guys to watch a video where I'm just looking for tags on it. That wouldn't be any fun at all, would it? And what do we got here? This is Capulet or something like that. It's a very light jacket. So again, probably early fall. We have another Top Shop with a Nordstrom tag on it. Real kind of a fuzzy type of a fabric with the pink color. So, I mean, so far we're almost to the bottom here, and so far everything looks pretty good here. We have another Jerry. So this one I would call it definitely into the winter time. New with tags. And our last one, Avec Les Phyllis. I'm not sure if I'm saying that anywhere near correctly. This one here, has it got a tag? It does. So it does have tags. And hopefully I'm holding this up in such a way that you're getting a good view of it. So, you know, the one thing I did forget to mention is the sizes on some. I think I did it on the first one, but I haven't done that since. So we want to count to make sure we got 10. So why don't I can just go like this one's a medium. And so the first one is medium. Number 2, again, this Jerry jacket, the green one here, it's large. And the Top Shop, the pink one, it would be size 4 for this one. And the Capulet, I believe it's pronounced. I don't know. I know I'm probably massacring some of these, but there's a lot of different brands out there that have names that are hard to pronounce for if you don't know what they are. This one doesn't seem to have a size. Then I can find real. Medium. That's hard to find the size on that one. It's not where they normally are. And this one here, the one that, you know, looked like I said, looked like lamb's wool, kind of feels like it. It's real nice. Size 8. The Kate Spade. finding sizes sometimes is very kind of... Well, I don't see a size on this, but it's... We'll have to find that later. And these won't get listed for a while anyway because of the time of the year it is right now. Maybe that's why I didn't mention a lot of sizes, because it's hard to find on some of these. And as I said, I'll get better and better at doing videos as it goes along. Okay, the Ralph Lauren is a size small. And this one is again the other Jerry. And zip it a little bit here. And it's again a large for the black winter type jacket. Another, the gold top shop. This is a size 4. And of course the very first one that we did, where is the top of this one? And this was a size 12 for this one. There we go, the Cole Haan. Okay, so was that, I didn't count again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So yep, we got them all here. The quality is good. We'll definitely make some money on this. I don't know how much money yet. We'll have to go through and see what the market is on these jackets, and see if how much money that we think that we're going to make on it. But overall, I'm happy with it. The price we paid, you know, could have been better, but you know, we're not buying them from Goodwill here or another thrift store, so I don't expect that we're going to get real cheap prices on that. But overall, I'm happy with the box, and I'm sure my wife will be too. And I'll have to let her see all this now, because she obviously hasn't seen it yet. I just opened the box. And stay tuned for other box unboxings. We have 3 boxes coming from bulk, and a lot more pieces per box. We're talking in the 60 range per case. So I'll keep doing the videos if you guys want me to keep doing the videos, is how it kind of works. So go ahead and subscribe if you want me to keep going, because if I get subscribers, I'll keep doing them if you guys want to see them. And for those that don't want to watch me, and that's okay too, then I guess I will, then you guys just, I guess, won't subscribe. And I'll try to get the lighting better down here. Eventually, as I move forward with videos, I'll do better and better. I'm sure of that. So, so until next time. All right, we'll see you guys later. All right, bye.